the fact that I've quit the show and now I have like my own stuff going on. But when I saw how I looked like on the video, I was like, oh no, I'm not posting that. Like, no fucking way. So long story short, I care about how I look now, which is funny because I didn't when I was on a physical TV show. But I care about how I look now, so I try to do my makeup whenever I can for recording. It is 10 a.m. almost here, and I'm recording at 11. This brow gel is Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel. You can't see the label on it because it's like worn off, but that's what it is. And then I'm gonna, do I have setting spray? I have setting spray. Hi from New Zealand. That is so freaking cool. It's definitely on my bucket list. Telegram was so fun last night. I'm sorry I was late. But I had fun. Lindsay was spilling all the tea. Tea that I was not expecting to show up and hear. And so shout out to Lindsay Chrisley for spilling the tea in the group chat live situation. Hi from Scotland. That is so cool. Y'all live in such cool places. I live in freaking Delaware. Let me use my finger for this. My daughter's name is Anastasia, and the way you pronounce it is better than who's here. How Anastasia? Anastasia? Do you hear Anastasia? I feel like that's like so Anastasia. That's so weird. Anastasia was on my girl name list for when I had Lincoln. Was it Lincoln? I think it was Lincoln. But we ultimately were gonna, if he was a girl, we were gonna name him Priscilla. Not that I don't think that's a great name. It was just the last girl name that we heard the night I went into labor. But Anastasia was definitely a top contender for a girl name with Lincoln. I think I went too far in for the, that's all right. I'm just going to be on the recording, so it's fine. Let me see this. Anastasia. I have a Jackson, Landon, Caitlin, born Dayton, and Landon. Well, what's the story behind that? Did you change her name? Can't wait to get my Stanley Cup. Yes, you should be getting it soon. I need to put mascara on. I need to set my face. Conceal setting powder where you don't. You can use a little setting powder where you don't want the highlight. See, Kristen is always out here saving my fucking life. Setting powder where I don't want the highlight. Like, okay, like right here. And then what do I do? Is that better? Alexis won a giveaway in our, anyone, the Kitty Gang Coffee Combos listeners, we have a group chat, and I jumped on the Stanley Cup bandwagon, and then I had Isaac pick a winner from our Coffee Combos group chat to send a Stanley Cup to. So I'm sending her, Alexis was the winner that Isaac picked. I had him close his eyes and just scroll through the group chat and whoever he landed on, and he landed on her. So she's getting a Stanley Cup. Just saying, if y'all want to be a part of this, there are random giveaways with absolutely for no reason. Okay. Last night we had a live with over 100 people from the group chat. It was fun. People bring their drinks, their snacks, and it's basically like a FaceTime. Did you say van wagon? No, I said bandwagon. Urban Decay setting spray all-nighter. Is your wall okay? That's wallpaper. That is wallpaper. I want to be a part of the group chat. There is a link in my stories. I think I'll have to get off live in order for you guys to see it. there's a link in my, there's regular conversations during the days and stuff like that. No, this is not a breast situation, and it's like through whoever's on the Telegram. Doesn't cost anything extra. It's just like a fun thing that we do with our listeners who support us and, you know, want to hang out. Like, we're basically on FaceTime. You know what I mean? Where's the mirror? I took it down because I have a neon sign that I was going to put right here where these two hooks are. I just haven't put it up yet. You can see stories while you're on live. It gives them the option. Okay, perfect. So if you guys want to join the Kitty Gang group chat, you can click the link in my stories. I think I put on there like Kitty Gang or something. I can also repost it after this live. So if you guys want to get on there, feel free. And we just like have a group chat basically. And then I think, Kristen, when is the next live that we're gonna do? If you're still on here. Did any of the boys get your dimples? All of them have my dimples, except for Lincoln only has one. He doesn't have both. Isaac has them. Lux has. Actually, think Creed doesn't have them. Creed got Chris. Chris has the weirdest dimple, like right here. And so when he smiles and stuff, you can see like a little dimple right here. And Romy got that one from Chris. But okay, March 23rd is the next live. But feel free to join the chat now. And then that's where we post the link for like the live that we do. And the lives that we do are not like a regular podcast. Like, it's like regular shit talking, gossiping, current events, stuff like that, but they're also more interactive. So like people who are in it can talk in our group and we can like read them out loud. I don't know, they're fun, they're cool. We always have like a good time on there, and we do like I said, giveaways, fun stuff. We've had listeners on there. Hello from Sweden. That's so cool that people from other countries follow me. Like, what? Like, y'all know about me? Little old me? My sister has a cheek dimple too. Hello, Lamore. Hello. Y'all go follow lawyer Lamore on here. She's also on TikTok, but she has really good content. Okay, let's see. Was that good? Are we feeling the eye? Are we feeling the mascara right now? Hello. I don't know how to. Not Nadia. Something Celeste. Nidia. Nidia. I don't know. I want to say it right. I don't think I'm saying. Hey, Amber. This mascara is the Tartelette Tubing Mascara. This is not Thrive. I actually ran out of Thrive a minute ago and I haven't bought it again because I had like mascara already. And I'm really weird about what I spend my money on. Ask Kristen. Baby Mama No Drama. Yeah, Baby Mama's aired today. There's a new episode out today if y'all want to catch it. It's on Spotify. I think it's Romello. Okay. His names are Creed, Romello, Mello, Romy. He just has a ton of nicknames. Natalie nicknamed him Biggs and Biggie. That came because he was the biggest baby I've ever had, and he was just huge when he was born. And she's been calling him Biggs and Biggie ever since, and it kind of has since stuck with other people. So like, some of my friends, I don't think have ever called him Creed or Romello or Mello or anything. Like, some of my friends have only ever called him Biggie. Hi from Texas. We love Texas. How did you come up with Romello? I didn't. Kristen actually gave me that name. And as soon as she said it to me, I was like, that's the one. Like, I'm obsessed with it. I don't know how she came up with it. I don't know where she came up with it. I don't know where she saw it. I don't care. It's my favorite name out of all my children. Like, between first and middle names, Romello is by far my favorite. Bedroom closet update. It's full. It's not cleaned and organized, but it's full. I probably won't actually like organize it until I get back from Thailand, just because I have to pack, and then I don't want to spend my day before I leave organizing my closet. You know what I mean? My nails are just regular. What podcast did you appear on the other day? I was on Dumois podcast. I think that's it in here. I'm going to get my coffee. You want to see my new office? Not my new office, my office. How fucking cute. Is the wall broke up behind you? No, it's wallpaper. This is wallpaper, y'all. It's wallpaper. It's wallpaper, you guys. But this is the office. How fucking cute is this? Pink is definitely, wait. You wanted Rome. It needed 2 L's. And I was like, oh, Romello, looked it up and saw the meaning. Period, Kristen. Kristen really came through with that one. Because all my kids have double L middle names. So I needed... But Romello, really, I needed it to be his first name because I loved it so much. Okay, this is barely famous, but I'm going to record from in here today because why not? So that's the office. Let me turn on this little ring light situation. What did you have for breakfast? I had a ham and Swiss on a baguette from Starbucks. How fucking cute is this? I just can't. You guys are complimenting it. I did not design it myself. I had help. L'Amour for the next one with double L, period. Actually, I need to turn the heat down in here. But, like, even this carpet is so fucking cute, and I think it's fine with the... But, like, look at the drips. Like, I'm on my Kylie Jenner shit here, because when I saw these, I was like, oh, I am Kylie Jenner Jr. You guys remember her lip kits with the drips? Do you guys remember that? No, this is not my house. This is my office. I'm going to take my sweatshirt off, so hold on, guys. Let me put a different shirt on. Where's your office rug from? Either Wayfair or Amazon. I can link everything. I'll link everything when I get off here. I just need a t-shirt because... Your girl's a little sweaty right now. Yeah, but I'm like, Kylie, you made your own way. I mean, Kylie can't help it if her family was wealthy before she was born. She can't help it. So, I mean, if I had a momager like Kris Jenner, I would also have done the same thing as her. So we can't really knock her for that. You know what I mean? Hold on, guys. Do you ever bring your dogs to your office with you? So originally that was the plan, but it's so funny that you said that because yesterday when I was recording for Barely Famous, we were talking about how many times that we've been on like a recording, like a Zoom meeting, podcast, anything like that, and our kids or our dogs are doing some wild shit in the same room at the same time, and we're just like stressed and like sitting there sweating and like need to go camera off. So no, I have not brought my dogs here. I've thought about it, but it just feels like it would be a little bit too chaotic for me. But I'm about to get on this podcast. We'll then be like Kylie and acknowledge. No, I don't need to prove anything to anybody, especially you guys. Like, I'm sorry, but my supporters who support me are going to support me, and the trolls are going to be trolls no matter what. So I don't need to do something because y'all ask or because you said so. TLC, that would be cool. I would do a TLC show. How's your cat doing? They're good. Oh, wait. Like my cat or like the cats? This is a skin tag, not mascara. PCOS gave this to me. This is the skin tag. It's so annoying. Hey, girl. Team Haley or Selena? I don't want to take sides. Okay, let's put my password in. No, you didn't say my cat or... Well, I'm just wondering. My cat or, like, the cats, you know? V texted me yesterday, and she was like, are you going to the office today? And I wasn't, because I had a ton of shit to do at home, so I wasn't coming here. I said, why? This girl bought... Get it zapped off. No, I fucking will. I'm going to, because it's so ugly and so hideous. Shout out to PCOS. V bought her grandcats a fucking stroller. Okay? So Isaac wanted to take these fucking cats for a walk in a fucking stroller, because V and Isaac conspired to get this fucking cat stroller. So if y'all are in Delaware and you see someone walking down the street with a goddamn blue cat stroller, mind your fucking business. When I saw it, I was like, what the fuck? But like laughing so hard also. So like, I do want to, that's what she called, Alessandra, V called these fucking things her grandcats. She texted me and was like, I gotta get this stroller to my grandcats. And I about lost it. I was like, what the fuck? She really did get them a fucking stroller. And I was like, my kid is gonna be strolling these fucking cats around, and I'm just supposed to watch? Like, I don't know. And so last night when we put the stroller together, sorry, I'm just like logging into my email. Isaac was like, is it too late to take them for a walk? And I'm like, Isaac, you're not taking the cats for a walk in the dark. Like, what are you talking about? So anyways, they have a fucking stroller. Yep, I get skin tags all the time from PCOS. Yeah, they're from PCOS. Well, I'm not a doctor, so maybe also don't listen to me. But allegedly, supposedly, you can get them from PCOS, caused by insulin resistance. What do I ask for when I get my hair done? I don't ask her for anything. I just tell her to do whatever she wants. And I actually have a hair appointment on Thursday. I just tell her to do whatever the fuck she wants. But I think she did post, if you follow Hair by TK or at Gem Beauty Co., I think on one of the videos of me, she put like all the things that I get when I get my hair done, so you guys can see it. PCOS can cause them, so can other things. Kristen is really, honestly, she knows cutting out dairy helped with my endometriosis. Yes, I've heard that cutting out dairy and gluten can also help with PCOS as well. But I see a specialist at the end of this month, and I'm very, very excited about it. I also found out that I am allergic to chicken and egg whites, so that doesn't really help because I love chicken, and that's probably like the most meat that I eat. So it's just kind of been like a lot. Okay, I'm just logging in. What do you guys want us to talk about does Creed still use a bottle? Yes, he does. I know this is weird. I know it's taboo. He's 2.5. Like, I know that. He does get whole milk in a bottle at bedtime and at nap time. Yes, he still does. So chicken. Yes, girl. Do you ever feel pain when your when your uvula? Do you ever feel pain when you're ovulating? I thought you were talking about, okay. Do I ever feel pain when I'm ovulating? I don't know, because I don't fucking know when I ovulate, and I get such heavy periods. They're so crazy, that I just like bleed through my clothes all day long. So I don't even know when I'm ovulating. And sometimes, like this year alone, I have bled for like 4 or 5 weeks, and it's only the second week of March. Are the boys at school? Yes, they're all at school right now. Ma'am, are you okay? Absolutely not. I don't know why I was having a hard time when she was saying ovulating and I was reading uvula. I don't know what was happening. Okay. I'm going to be all logged on for coffee combos. How did you know you were allergic to chicken? I took a test, and when I tell you the shock that I felt being allergic to chicken and egg whites, which is two things that I eat very regularly, you could imagine, like, I didn't even know you could be allergic to chicken or like have a sensitivity to chicken. Maybe you want yours tickled or something. Kristen, get off. Stop trolling me. Blame PCOS for it. I got brain fog, okay? I have a mild allergy to chicken and a mild allergy to egg whites. The Unpopular Opinion podcast has me rolling. You're welcome. We're here all week. What do you see each of your kids doing one day when they grow up? I see Isaac doing something creative or possibly accounting. He's very good with numbers and math. It comes very easy to him, and I could see that being one of his streams of income. I also could see Isaac being like managing talent or finances or some sort of investor of some sort. Lincoln says that he wants to be a barber if he doesn't make it to the NBA. Lux, I hope. He says he wants to be in movies, which I do believe it. Yesterday we filmed like some room tour stuff at the house, and I let Lux film his room tour like on his own so that I wasn't in the room. And like I opened the door, like I peeked it open and I was like listening. Y'all, this kid went in depth. Like he went in depth. He was describing everything, like, and I was like, oh, like, how's it going? And he's like, I'm in movies, mom. Like, get out. I'm in movies. So he's going to do something. Creed is going to do big things. I don't know if he's going to play Major League Baseball or fight people for a living. I don't know, but he's going to do something big. I promise you that. To test for allergies, the doc will give you a test, an allergy doc. Yeah, you can go to like I think it's called like an allergist. You can also do Everlywell. That's the at-home testing. They have kits that you can test at home, like multiple, like I think there's one for like 100 different food allergies. There's one for 200 food allergies. And I think there might be a third. Lux has main character energy. No, y'all don't understand. That kid is, Lux and Creed are going places. I don't know where they're going, what they're doing, but they're doing something. Plant updates. Okay, Starbucks order. This is, I'm not going to lie to y'all, I already had an iced chai tea this morning. This is I don't know why it looks like I have so much cold foam. I actually don't. I drink some of it. So this is just a regular venti iced vanilla latte with sweet cream cold foam. No, I'm not engaged. This ring is from Amazon. And then this one's an opal ring from, I think it's called Olive Ave. I think it's called. Kristen will know if it's olive. Oh, there's fuzz stuck in it. Cool. Love that for me. You'll see that? Can you imagine being the mom of both a pro NBA player and a pro MLB player? Bruh. That would be really fucking cool. Like, I would be like Travis Kelce's mom, but instead of 2 football, it would be like 2 major league sports. That would be incredible. I don't know though, because Creed's 2, and when I tell you that there's something special about that one. Literally since he was like 1.5, he's been hitting baseballs and also riding a scooter and just like athletically inclined. Definitely didn't get it from me. I absolutely will not claim that. Definitely came from Chris's side. I actually think, if I'm not mistaken, Chris's dad played Major League Baseball, or almost did, something like that. All right, I'm opening my email to prepare, see if there's a doc. A kinesiologist can test you for allergies too. Oh. I hope we play Lincoln in one of the tournaments this spring. We were at Spooky Nook when you were there last year, but we didn't play you guys. Oh, I'm sure we'll play you guys this year. Spooky Nook was so nice. I was so impressed with that facility. Got a natural born cheerleader on my hand. She's 2 and killing it. Isn't that crazy? That's so crazy how genetics work. Like, my kids didn't get anything from me. This one is being removed. It says Pride Over Pity. I just hate the font of it, and I don't like that my straps cover it and then you can't read it. So I've had it lasered several times. It says Pride Over Pity, which is the name of my book. I was just at Spooky Nook for a cheer competition. It is such a nice facility. Are you in a reality show right now? No. Creed looks like all of your children and you all together. I can see that. I can definitely see that. Do you talk to any of the Teen Mom girls at all? Not really. I talk to Tyler and Caitlin like here and there. Like we'll comment on each other's stuff or like, you know, reply to each other's stories. And then, you know, same for Ashley. And then I talk to, obviously Chelsea's not on the show, but we'll catch up here and there. Excuse me. Have you seen the new Creed movie? No, we were just talking about it in the car when I was dropping my kids off. I want to see that movie so bad. How often do you get family pictures done? I was trying to go every year. I actually haven't gotten family pictures done since Creed was born, which was 2020. So I would like to get them this year. When Isaac asked me, what do I want for my birthday this year? I was like, I literally just want a picture of all my kids. I just want one photo, one good one of all my kids. What are you going to do on your flights to Thailand? I'm going to sleep. You'll only be able to harass Natalie. I will not be able to text Kristen for over 24 hours. And I'm very nervous about that. So I got like a gel eye mask for the flight where it's like raised so that it doesn't sit directly on your eyes. I got earplugs. I got books to read. What else did I get? We just got some stuff. I'm going to bring my own snacks. I don't know why you left Teen Mom. Yeah, I left last year. Me and Natalie are going to have a little girls trip to Thailand because, and it's crazy because Natalie said it would have never crossed her mind to go to Thailand. And got face masks. I'm going to bring, I'm going to bring a toothbrush on my carry-on and toothpaste because we're in the air. I think my first flight is 12 hours and then my second flight is 6 hours. How many tattoos do you have? Way too many. So I'm going to be... Do the kids have pictures in their room of their other bonus family? My kids have pictures in their rooms of, like, Lincoln has, next to his bed, he has a picture of me, him, and Javi with his best friend and his parents, which just so happened to be Lux and Creed's cousin. So he has that. I did not print any pictures of his brother yet. If Lincoln wants them, I will absolutely put them in his room. He also has pictures of like his 2 best friends, me and him, and then one with all the brothers. Isaac has pictures in his room, mainly of the animals. He doesn't care about his siblings that much. I mean, he does, but like he doesn't really care to have pictures of them. He more so wants the pictures of the animals. Creed has pictures of the family, and Lux was very upset because I didn't print pictures for his room, but it just felt very busy with that huge mural that he has in there. But he has expressed to me that he wants pictures, so I will be getting him pictures for his room. Where do you stop your flights to Thailand? The first one I have is in Doha, Qatar, or Qatar. I don't know how to pronounce it. Isaac is a whole mood. Yeah, he loves his siblings, don't get me wrong, but like pictures, he's preferring the animals, which I understand. Doha, Bangkok, Krabi. Those are the 3 on the way there. Please check your messages, Kristen. Very important. Okay, Kristen, do you hear that? Does baby Elijah exist? Absolutely not. There is no baby Elijah. Wow, did I hear you correctly? You left the show? Yes, I left the show last April. Bangkok, China? Wait, no, Bangkok is in Thailand, I thought. Hold on, let me look. Vanderpump Rules? No, I don't watch that. Bangkok, I'm pretty sure, is in Thailand. Yeah, it's the capital of Thailand. You guys are freaking me out. I'm like, I don't think I have a layover in China. Can we talk business? How did you get motivated to just start? Well, trial and error. Motivated to just start. I have always known that when I started Teen Mom, when I started 16 and Pregnant and then was picked for Teen Mom, I knew from the jump the show was not going to last forever. I didn't even anticipate it going on as long as it did. So I wanted to always make sure that I had a backup plan, a second game plan, a third plan, whatever that looked like. And so education was, I was never going to stop my education. And even now I want to go back to school. I got my undergrad in 2017. So like I always wanted to finish school no matter what. I wanted a backup plan. From there, being in the industry of reality TV and being able to network and meet people and then eventually, you know, write my books and have podcasting be possible. I've met so many people that have also just, essentially I have surrounded myself with people who are like-minded in the sense that they want more streams of income. They want to, save money, which I'm getting better with. Kristen is one of those people who works her ass off and saves her money. I want to be like that. So I want to be around people like that. I also, you know, love picking people's brains about like their business endeavors, investing, things like that. Kristen helped me get set up with a financial advisor, and just making sure that I'm set up with multiple streams of income. I think that is, I guess, just knowing that nothing is ever permanent or secure, truly. Even if you have job security, you don't have job security. So that is truly what has been the motivation behind making sure that I'm into business. And like, ask Kristen or Alexa, my team, I literally will come up with business ideas all the time. And Kristen is like, you got to hold on. Like, don't, just wait a second. Don't, because I have made the mistake of like jumpstarting businesses and then not really having enough to sustain them. And so then I have to turn around and like shut it down or sell it or whatever that looks like. And so now I want to be careful with what I invest my time and my energy in as far as businesses go. So, you know, we're working on something right now that I haven't launched or like put out there yet because I want to make sure it's 100% before I make the same mistake I made before, which was launching a business before I was ultimately like totally prepared and educated on how to do this. But kids are motivation. No job security is motivation. I feel like now, I don't know if it was always this way or if I'm just older now, but like, I don't feel like you have to give 2 weeks. Your employer doesn't have to give you 2 weeks, doesn't have to let you finish. Like, it just is so scary to know that you may not always have the job. Like, I could have kicked off of the show at any time. The show could have got canceled. And then what would I have done? I wouldn't have had anything to fall back on. So the degree was necessary for me in that aspect, to provide for my kids. And I definitely want to, like, the school near me just launched their law school situation and I'm really, really tempted to apply. I just would have to take the LSAT test dates. I don't have my glasses on, so. Are you expecting again? No. How is Elijah? Does he work for you? He's good. He does not work for me. He has his own life, his own job. Where do you submit down in the DMs for baby mamas? You can email us at babymamasnodramapodcast@gmail.com. We do love the voice note ones, so we can still keep you anonymous if you don't say your name, and we would love to play like your voice notes. You can also send it to us via DM on our podcast DM. What are your family initials? Intentional or coincidence? Coincidence. Which of your boys gets along best with Elijah? Isaac. Isaac and Biggie, probably. Oh my god, the LSAT is rough. But life experience helped balance your app. I'm looking it up right now. I told Kristen I'd pay for her to go to law school so we could have a law firm together. Like K squared law firm. K and K. Like K N K law firm. I don't know. Or it just could be Kristen and Kail law firm. All right, show all quick. Let's see. Biggie as in Creed. Yeah, I don't know why everyone is having such a hard time with his nicknames. Like, I thought every kid has nicknames. What do you and Jen talk about in Barely Famous? Jen didn't show up. She didn't come. She did not show up for the podcast. So due to scheduled maintenance, some LSAC services will be unavailable March 8th. I feel like your farmhouse was a shot at Chelsea. Absolutely not. I would never shade her. For what? I would absolutely not. It was not a diss at her. I personally would not even consider her style farmhouse. I would consider it very maybe like a spin-off of Farmhouse, but I don't think it's her. She has a very different style. Like, maybe it's Farmhouse inspired, but I don't think, no, it was absolutely not a shot at her. As if she just didn't show up. No, her team put the wrong time in her calendar, I guess, is what I was told. Okay, let's see. Test dates. Okay, here we go. February, April, and June. Just watched one of your early episodes. Do you still talk to Joe's parents? Just wondering what they about how far you've come after all the stuff that they said about you, or the stuff they said to you. I still talk to Janet sometimes. She lives in Delaware now. I haven't talked to Joe's dad in a long time. But yeah. You can't work more than 15 hours a week while in law school under federal standards. Otherwise, you have to go 5 years instead of 3 years. You can't work more than 15 hours a week while in law school under federal standards. Otherwise, you have to go for 5 years instead of 3. Okay, so Lacey Jade, are you in law school? Like any job more than 15 hours? And where can I get that information? I'm a lawyer. Okay. So that's so interesting. I've never heard that. I actually had no idea. I don't want to do the 5-year one. I really don't. What's your sign? I'm a Pisces. I'm a Virgo rising and a Leo moon. Kim K isn't in law school. CI allows you to study and take the bar without a law degree. And that's like the apprenticeship situation, and not all states do that. And Delaware, I don't think, does it. I just wonder how lawyers find clients. That is what worries me. Lawyers find clients? What do you mean? Why do you want to be a lawyer? I don't know. I've always wanted to go to law school, and Kristen knows that. And I want Kristen to go to law school with me. I don't know. Kristen and I have worked so closely with so many attorneys, but how do you pay for life and law school if you can only do 15 hours? That's a great question, Kristen. We should get a lawyer on the podcast to talk about it. Lacey J, do you want to come on Barely Famous to talk about being a lawyer? Because I have a lot of questions now. And how do you pay for, I guess my assumption for that would be typically, like, if you go the more traditional route and you go to law school like you get your undergrad, go to law school right out of high school, I guess that would be you're most likely still living with your parents, having grants and loans and scholarships, whatever the case may be. Someone said, "Don't be a lawyer, boo. I have regrets." Why? What are the regrets, Elise? Please tell me. I hope, or Elsie. Is it Elsie or Elise? R is for Romello. Thank you, Running on Faith 77, for answering that for me. Thank you. What are your regrets? I need answers, because Kristen and I really just need to have a law firm. We worked really closely with my family law attorney, criminal attorney, entertainment attorney, trademark attorney. Like, there's just a lot going on. And so I feel like we have, if nothing else, we could definitely be paralegals. What law would you practice? I don't know. I feel like employment or entertainment or contracts. I also have my attorney that I use for my living will and my estate. I'll be a paralegal. No, Kristen, we're going to be lawyers. We're going to be Kail Lowry, Esquire, and Kristen Hook, Esquire. My best friend is a lawyer. She isn't happy at all. She wants to do entertainment law instead. I manage a law office. I've actually heard that family law is really, really difficult because you take that work home with you. And what I mean by that is like not necessarily like the physical work, but more so like the cases, and you think about the families. And one of the producers from Teen Mom was formerly a law attorney, and he said that nobody wins. Even when the parent that is the better parent wins, nobody actually wins. So that was really difficult. I hate court as a whole, so I can never be a lawyer. I think, so two of my attorneys don't typically go to court, actually. Like, they could, but my one attorney that does like my estate, my living will, and things like that, I don't think she ever goes to court. Like, she doesn't do litigation of any. I don't know if actually Kristen would know more than I did. I don't think she does. Don't do family law. Too much drama. We're a plaintiff's law firm. Oh, so there's several lawyers in here. No, this is not a breast milk ring. This is an opal. There's several lawyers. Unfortunately, to be a lawyer, it requires a lot of school. I already have my undergrad, so I think if I don't work more than 15 hours, allegedly, I could finish law school in 3 years. But there's also a 5-year option. I don't know if Lacey was referring to that after your undergrad or before, or like including your undergrad. Thank you for always being so real. I love your podcast. Well, thank you for listening. Once you become a lawyer, can you do any area of law? No, I don't think so. I mean, no, I don't think so. I think you like specialize, typically. Criminal law. I would do criminal law. However, I've heard an undergrad is your bachelor's degree, like your 4-year degree. No, you can't. Like, so if you get licensed to practice law in Delaware, I don't think that you can practice in any state. I think you have to be like licensed in each state. And then same for like your specialty. I think you pick like what you actually. Lacey just flat left us. I wanted to hear the rest. Same. I asked her to come on the podcast and she dipped out. yes to contract law. I think Kristen and I could really get into entertainment law or contracts and stuff because she has more experience doing that, I think, than any other law stuff. You should do a crime episode on your podcast. We've tried and the listeners don't love it. There's a universal bar that covers 25 states. Okay, that's cool. Why aren't the boys going on vacation? They are. I'm doing a solo trip for this. This is for my birthday. And then we do a family trip every single year. Kristen said yes, love contracts. So much. I don't know if she's being sarcastic or I think she's being sarcastic, you guys. We handle class action lawsuits. Okay, Sarah, and negotiating them. Kristen is the jack of all trades. That's really what it boils down to. My cousin is a lawyer in Pittsburgh and he loves it. Lowry Law, period. Fucking yes. Lowry Law. I will get a tattoo of that right now to fucking manifest that. Lowry Law. Kail Lowry, Esquire. Period. Are you following the Vanderpump drama? I can't sleep because of it. No, I don't even know. I'm a paralegal. I can definitely see you as an attorney. I love y'all. Y'all really gas me up. Do you still do all 3 podcasts? Yes. Will you go on vacation with V? I would. KLL, Kail Lowry Law, period. Lindsay Cristaldi, she talked about being a lawyer before. Oh, is Lindsay in here? Hello, Lindsay. Lindsay Cristaldi is not Lindsay Chrisley, contrary to what you may have seen. Lindsay Cristaldi is my friend from Delaware, and Lindsay Cristaldi is my friend from Delaware. Lindsay Chrisley is my friend and podcast co-host. 2 different people. Okay, so this says that there is a Kristen listening to this. Hey, Lindsay, I see you waving. Kristen is going to kill me, but it says that they do have an LSAT test date in June. I just need to, learn more about the test format. I have all the books at home that were gifted to me, focused on law. The LSAT is the only standardized test designated specifically for law school admission, and it's designed in partnership with law schools to assess the skills most needed for law school success: critical reasoning, reading comprehension, and persuasive writing. No matter which law school is your dream institution, the LSAT can help get you there. It's the only admission test accepted by every ABA-approved law school, and it helps identify candidates who might be overlooked on the basis of undergraduate GPA or other factors. Research consistency shows that LSAT is the best single predictor of law school success. When combined with undergraduate GPA, an LSAT score provides the strongest prediction of success in law school and becomes an invaluable component of a holistic admissions process. Could you imagine if I was a lawyer, like teen mom turns lawyer? Then me and Lawyer Lamore could get our own show. Components of the LSAT. Wait, Kristen, what are you saying you cry at? Wait, what is it? LSAT is a pattern test. You just need to learn how to take the test. Okay, Elsie 462123. I'm screenshotting your name. I need to DM you after this. What type of lawyer do you want to be? Lowry Law Firm sounds so good. Lowry Law Firm. Oh my God. That would be so good. Okay. LSAT. Let's see. June. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm trying. My girl's a lawyer. Wait. Sarah Boo has a really good come-up story like that, from addict to lawyer. Love her content. I think I recently followed her on TikTok. Is she on TikTok? Because if it's who I think it is, I'm pretty sure I followed her on TikTok because I loved her story so much. Which test did you know you were allergic to chicken? You can do an at-home test called Everlywell, and that'll tell you, it'll test you for like 200 foods. Let me know if you have any questions. I DM'd you the info on the 15-hour rule. Okay, I am also going to message you. Lacey, I was seeing if you wanted to come on Barely Famous to talk about being a lawyer. I just screenshotted your name so I know to like go back and look for the DMs. But so Kristen was asking, Lacey, I don't know if you're still on here, but Kristen was saying, like, how do you sustain your life? Like, how do you pay all your bills if you can't work more than 15 hours? Like, is it a situation where that's typically something that you get like loans and grants and scholarships and things like that to fund your life? Or like how, yes, I'm removing this tattoo. What do you do to make money if you can't work more than 15 hours? My opal ring is from Olive Ave. Lacey said that 15-hour rule is old. Okay, so is it not still in effect? Like, it's not still... I'm gonna message you guys. She's doing one. That's why her boob is out. What? I looked it up and the ABA got rid of the rule, so you're good. So as long as your school still doesn't have it, I'm old apparently because it was still in place when I was in school. Okay, gotcha. Oh my God, could you imagine if that was still a rule? Especially in today's economy, it would not be great. She has no neck. I have no neck. Just because I'm a little chunky right now, okay? What teeth procedure? I had veneers put on in 2017. Some schools still have it though. Okay, so the school by me just started their law program. It said now accepting, like they just added it to their, I guess, academic programs. It says Wilmington University School of Law applications are being accepted. It's very, very new, so I don't know if they have it or not. I'll have to check it out. Does anyone in here know, like if you take the LSAT, say I was to register and take it in June, how long is that good for to apply for law school? Does anyone know? Lacey, are you accepting the invite to the podcast? Everyone wants to know. All in favor of Lacey on the podcast. Widener Law is in Delaware. That's the one that I wanted to go to, but then my girlfriend sent me the one from Wilmington University, which is here in Delaware as well. I thought Widener was in Pennsylvania. You ain't helping her take care of them kids. I don't think they expire. Kail, you need to start telling people to mind their business. I know. But they don't listen even when I tell them to mind their business, so it's fine. What type of questions are on the LSAT? I know there's like 5 years, some breakdown scores and all application information. 5 years from when you take it. Okay, so if I took an LSAT this year, it would be good to apply to Widener universities in PA. That's what I thought. Scores are good for up to 5 years. Okay, so if I took the LSAT in June, technically I could still apply to law school and go next year. Lacey, yes or no? I love this. Y'all are so funny. I could do both. I could have Lacey on one episode. I could have Gabby Egan on another episode, y'all. What kind of law would you want to practice? Probably, okay, ma'am, time to go. Just let me answer one more question. I would say entertainment law or contracts or some sort of estate, because I have experience working with those types of lawyers. I never want to do family law, but I'm going to go record. I'm getting on the podcast with Lindsay, and if you guys want to join the Kitty Gang group chat, feel free to do that. I'm going to link it in my story one more time. And Kristen is like, okay, Kail, Kristen said, time to go. I'll keep you guys updated on when I take this LSAT, because Kristen's probably going to say not this year, so we'll see. Thank you all for watching my bullshit, and go listen to the Baby Mama's No Drama episode I can't speak today. That aired today. Baby Mama's No Drama aired today. You can find it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Play, wherever you get your podcasts. And I'm going to go track down some people on Instagram. So love y'all. See you later.